All right, so let's talk a little bit about this form, and I'll try and explain like some choices I made or am trying to make and how it impacts what you're writing here. So one, I tried to be consistent between things. Like if we had an empty cell, I put the dash like we had in other places. Um, Here's a good example. So here, when we obtain a visa, it says not in the US, students apply in Argentina, but here we just say students apply in Chile. So in a perfect world, we'd probably go with the lesser one, and it's kind of assumed, much like this used to have yes in 72 hours. I may have oversimplified things, but that's what I'm trying to do. And the less we have in these cells, I think the better it'll work. And we can talk about whether you want to represent these with icons or colors and icons. Um, so in any case, when I make shifts here, it applies, whoops, it applies here. So I'll just refresh this and that data will have been updated with any changes I made, like here, students apply in Chile, um, students apply in Argentina. So what we've got going on here is kind of a plain table layout. Your table's a bit denser and more complex than the one in the example that we saw, but I tried to make this do a couple things right off the bat. So one, on a desktop anyway, when you hover, it highlights that piece. Um, it deals pretty well with being condensed to smaller screens, but you just got a lot of text in there. So the simpler we can make that, the better. We can do things like maybe do last updated in a statement outside of the table or something like that. But I think where it becomes key here is moving to mobile. What we've done is we've collapsed the table so that it's easily viewable on a phone. So you're not trying to scroll horizontally, which is a really unpleasant experience. So I think this treats things pretty nicely and is kind of giving you the best of both worlds right there. But we can definitely like clean up the visuals in a couple different ways. But it's just I want to make sure I'm not going down the wrong path here in terms of oversimplifying things. So this maybe gives you a place to start, and we can go from there.